Today, we will discuss two significant events from the early period of Islamic history that profoundly impacted the Muslim community: the Battle of the Camel and the Battle of Siffin. These two events represent pivotal points in Islam's political and social history, and these battles during the time of Ali put the Muslim community to a great test. Let us explore the roots and outcomes of these events together. The first four caliphs of Islam, Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, and Ali, undertook the duty of leading the Muslim community. However, during the later years of Uthman's caliphate, discontent and criticisms regarding justice began to arise within the community. This unrest peaked with Uthman's assassination by a group of rebels in 656. After Uthman's assassination, Muslims chose Ali as their caliph. However, this event led to significant political and social division within the Muslim community. The disputes ignited by Uthman's death laid the groundwork for major incidents like the Battle of the Camel and the Battle of Siffin. The Battle of the Camel was the first major conflict stemming from the disputes that arose in the Muslim community after Uthman's assassination. After Ali was chosen as caliph, he made certain administrative changes to ensure justice. However, Uthman's relatives and supporters were troubled by these changes and sought to avenge his death. Meanwhile, the Prophet's wife Aisha advocated for the punishment of those responsible for Uthman's death. Prominent companions like Talha and Zubair shared her view. Thus, Aisha, Talha, and Zubair confronted Ali's army. The two sides clashed near Basra in 656. In this battle, the camel carrying Aisha became the symbol of the conflict, and thus it was named the Battle of the Camel. In the end, Ali emerged victorious, and both sides suffered great losses. Aisha was returned to Medina, but a deep wound was left within the Muslim community. The Battle of the Camel is recorded in history as the first major civil war among Muslims and marked the first significant division within the Islamic society. After the Battle of the Camel, disagreements within the Muslim community were not entirely resolved. This time, a conflict arose between Ali and the governor of Syria, Muawiya. Muawiya was a close relative of Uthman and held Ali accountable for Uthman's death. Consequently, Muawiya opposed Ali in an effort to avenge Uthman. In 657, the armies of Ali and Muawiya met in a place called Siffin in Syria. The battle was fierce, and both sides suffered heavy losses. In the heat of the battle, Muawiya's forces raised Quran pages on their spears as a call for peace. This gesture caused confusion in Ali's army, resulting in a stalemate. Following the Battle of Siffin, what became known as the Arbitration Incident, Hakam al-Ilari, sparked further debates in Islamic history. These incidents are considered the first sparks that divided the Muslim community into the Sunni and Shia sections. The division that emerged after the Battle of Siffin left long-lasting and profound effects on the Islamic world. The Battle of the Camel and the Battle of Siffin are events that deeply impacted the Muslim community. While Muslims were united during the early years of Islam, these events marked the beginning of their division into different groups. The Battle of the Camel cast doubt on Ali's caliphate, while the Battle of Siffin and the arbitration events that followed created a lasting division within the Islamic world. These events offer important lessons on how Muslims should resolve political disputes. The responsibility of leaders to maintain justice and unity in Islamic society became even more pronounced. Unfortunately, events like the Battle of the Camel and the Battle of Siffin laid the foundation for sectarian divisions that continue to this day. Today, the consequences of the Battle of the Camel and the Battle of Siffin are still discussed within the Islamic world, and the traces of these events persist as sectarian differences. These two incidents led to political and sectarian divisions within the Islamic community and sparked the early origins of the Sunni-Shia divide. The Battle of the Camel and the Battle of Siffin are remembered as the first major internal conflicts in Islamic history. These events help us understand how the Muslim community was politically and socially shaped. Thank you for watching our video. If you'd like to see more content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.